Today I want to introduce you guys to a series I call the Warrior Series. There's 3 poses: Warrior 1, Warrior 2, Warrior 3. I do this part of my yoga, Salutation to the Sun. It's great to help me rejuvenate and restore my body because I do a lot of martial arts and combat sports, and it's very grinding, it's very tough on the body, extremely hard on the joints and all the muscles, and there's a lot of fatigue and soreness the following day. So practicing yoga, especially this yoga flow, Salutation to the Sun, along with the Warrior Series, helps build strength in my legs, flexibility, and it restores my body so I can continue training. So I'm going to start with first just Salutation to the Sun one time so you guys can see from the side. Let's go this way. And then I'll show you how I add the Warrior Series. Okay, so here's your regular salutation. All right, so normally what I do is as I get to that downward dog, I'll do a right leg high or a left leg high, and I'll step into a warrior. But first, let me show you what a warrior is. So straight on, front knee bent, back foot turned about 45 degrees, back leg locked, shoulders and hips square, hands facing each other parallel, palms facing, elbows locked. That would be considered Warrior 1. Warrior 2, I would open up my chest to the side, evening my arms out, looking over my lead shoulder. This would be Warrior 2. Okay, Warrior 3, arms out to a T. I bring my weight forward. I'm gonna raise my foot up, balance on one leg. Try to get my hips even, shoulders even, arms even. Usually step down into a high lunge. High lunge, if you notice, my back heel is up. Warrior means my back is flat. Okay, so let me show you guys this from the side. I give you opposite stance, so let's go this way this time. All right, so basically Warrior 1, I'm gonna have my lead foot bent. I try to get to 90 degrees, don't always get there. Back leg is straight, toes pointed out to a 45 degree. Shoulders and hips are square to the wall I'm facing. My hands come straight up. That's Warrior 1. Okay, as I turn to the side, I open up my chest and hips. My back arm and my lead arm are parallel to the floor, and I bring my chin over my lead shoulder. Okay, that's Warrior 2. Okay, back to Warrior 1. Bring my arms out to the side. I'm gonna step forward a little bit to help with my balance. I'm gonna raise up onto one leg, balancing with my chest. Try to get even with my hips, arms out like an airplane. To Warrior 3. My gaze is on the floor to help with balance. Slowly bending my knee, step back to my Warrior 1. Okay, so shoulders and hips are square, hands come straight up. That's Warrior 1. Okay, Warrior 3, my arms come out as I lean forward. I'll step up and balance. Okay, as I step back to my Warrior 1. My Warrior 2 is my arms come to the side, open up my chest and hips to one side, and bring my chin over my lead shoulder. Usually from here I return back to downward dog, so I'll cartwheel my hands and I'll send this leg back, or sometimes I send it up high and then back down. Okay, so there's 2 more that I add to this. This is not Warrior 1, 2, or 3. It's a variation that I do from Warrior 2. So let's say we step back, get into our Warrior 2. Okay, and then we go reverse your warrior. I drop my hand down on my thigh. I want to slide down to my knee, palm up, all the way back as far as I can, keeping that bend in that front knee. That's a reverse warrior. An extended or side angle, opposite. Try to get a straight line between my right pinky toe and my right pinky finger. Okay, sometimes people like to put their arm up here. That's fine. Or sometimes they bring this hand around and they reach for the crease way over here in their leg, the half bind, like that. Back to our 2, cartwheel back down, usually step back here, back to a high plank, lower halfway. These are all breaths. Inhale up, exhale back. And I could look, and I could just jump, if you're ready, between your hands. Come up to a halfway lift, reset my back flat, fold, stretch the hamstring and the calves. Inhale back up, tall mountain, exhale to center. Okay, so I'll show you this series one time on my left, okay? Warrior 1, exhale, warrior 2, inhale, reverse your warrior, exhale, extended side angle. Back to warrior 2, bring your arms out to a T, hop forward to warrior 3, bring your chest even with your hips, find a spot to focus on for balance, try to even your left and right hip. Arms are out to a T. Slight bend in the knee so I can come down with control. Back to my warrior 1. Arms are up and parallel. Back to my warrior 2. Open up to the side. Arms are parallel. Cartwheel my hands down. Step back to downward facing. And then flow. Top of a push-up. Inhale. Exhale halfway down. Bend the elbows to the ribs. Inhale, cobra. Exhale back to downward. Now from here, I just like to look in between my hands. You can step or walk. I just like to do a little hop. Back to my halfway lift. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. And inhale up. Exhale down. Always end the moment of silence and stillness. Okay, so that's the warrior series. Again, that was my left side because I consider that stepping back on my left. I would repeat the whole thing on my right side. That would be 1 set, doing the left and the right. I usually like to do 2 sets, so I'll do left again, right again. Do it right, it can take you 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how long you stay in each pose. You don't have to stay for an inhale or exhale. You can stay for 3 deep breaths if you like, okay? So again, I like to use this to complement my martial arts and combat sports training because it's so grinding, it's so hard on my body, hard on my joints. In my mid to late 40s, I guess now, and I want to still be able to keep up and keep training. So in the martial arts, we talk about the yin and the yang, and this symbol right here. So the white and the black, the hard and the soft, the day and the night, the good and the evil, whatever you want to call it, the opposites, okay? But it's the balance. So in order for me to do these grinding things like martial arts and to be able to get there and to jump into this thing right here and to do a little sparring with some people, I have to do something else to restore and rejuvenate my body, and that's where yoga comes in. So the yin and the yang to me is the yin for me is my practice of yoga, and the yang is my practice of martial arts and combat sports. So I'm able to do that to keep balance and to stay healthy. So warrior series, add it to your salutation to the sun. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Chakras up.